through, bro. It's alright, mate, release their phones in the car for eliminated exits in order to take it.
Courtroom today? Courtroom 3 around same courtroom.
Same family court season.
Still operating upstairs.
Well, they just upgraded that one. So let's hope the radio car's still got point. There you go, guys. Shall I leave this open, though? Shall I leave this open?
That's just one of the concerns.
Harrison, did you get the submissions we sent?
Yeah.
The first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a transcript from the sent.
Most of the transcripts,
Yeah. So,
Do I give one to the registrar as well?
So what's the issue, sir?
Last time, we just like shared.
Yeah.
oh wow, now we get,
Kind of unique experience.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just sort of operated.
Yeah, just work.
Huh?
just hold 20 seconds.
What?
Hang on.
Should be on,
Hello, Gary.
Court review. So all they've done is just edit that on. So these are 10. If I remember from scanning that last time. So 91st, that was a much longer one. This is just probably
So they go on bring us off us on there. Yeah. He. Oh, do you know the difference between outline and
right. Just voice it, but you don't have to say. Do you roughly know how long you might be giving your review?
probably depends how fast I speak and I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest.
I'd say probably an hour, maybe. Maximum. I mean, the rest of the witnesses are up there for what, half an hour? Telling their story, and he's going from start to finish.
No, you can take as long as you like. It's just an
At a
estimate.
guesstimate, yeah, probably about an hour. Because you've got about, what, quarter of an hour, 20 minutes cross-examination?
Yeah, it's
As you
just
said
a
last
video,
time.
which is, video is 20 minutes, so.
Yeah.
All good.
So about an hour in total, or an hour?
Yeah, at a guesstimate,
Yeah.
shouldn't be longer than that.
Once I give my testimony, can you ask me a question? Can I speak?
Closing witnesses.
Yeah.
You can just point out that actually you get to say you have every right to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you're aware, he had no right to stop him from recording. And all you wanted to do was address that matter.
It's to not calling him rude. This why she tried to.
I thought I was supposed to act on behalf of, she was acting on behalf of him.
Silence all stand for her honor the judge. Anyone please be seated. Question period, District Court is not open. Calling the man of Rolling Grace to courtroom 3.
I did speak to previous counsel this morning. She was for previous counsel. Is here today, sir?
I've got Waterman as last council.
Yes, ma'am, and that's who I spoke to this morning, ma'am. And she advised me that he actually had new counsel because of the other charges that he has. That'll be wrapped up into one representative council, ma'am.
Why has it got Crown Law? I've got Crown Law office.
I don't think that's it, ma'am.
Why?
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself, I'm starting to get not really from us.
Why haven't we been sent down to the Judicial warrants, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am, and I spoke.
So obviously the resolution might be off the books.
Resolution is still off, ma'am. I spoke to Ms. Morgan this morning, and she was going to try and be here.
Right, all right, yes.
So can you sit down?
We'll just stand it down because she'll know. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
The Crown Law got nothing to do with it.
Well, as far as I believe, ma'am. I'll get on station online.
Calling that off, Mike. Come into courtroom with me.
Anyone give me my theory? He's not here.
I believe it's dealt with.
He's not here. I know it's got second priority.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody else has.
It has been around for a while, ma'am.
Right, well, actually, not here, sorry.
Calling the matter of Plandemic to courtroom 3.
Excuse me, if you're going to talk while we're trying to listen to other people, you know, call over, your men will be stood down to the end, but it's definitely a priority if you want to go outside and talk, all right?
Okay, thank you.
So your men will have to be priority and stand at the end, bearing in mind the matters might flow. So if you can be excused to the end.
Okay.
Thank you. Same for you, Councillor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right, Mr. Councillor, please.
Thank you. So, I didn't to raise the for the this morning. The disclosure and what indicates there was an issue in terms of the was wondering whether it's clear that.
Yes, ma'am. The substance has been tested and has been proven not to be the drug. The least ma'am, so the charge needs to be withdrawn.
Right, so which one's there? Any opinion?
The defendant charge, ma'am, please.
Well, I suppose 10 o'clock, and have you got instructions ready still, or?
I do have instructions, it's just.
If I was therefore, if the offending charge is withdrawn, the other charges of late night to call back would go as well. So you able to pass on the offending charge?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's all through the code, you know, disrupt well one was this year.
Yes, ma'am, but the next charge can't stand in the back council can't stand.
Wait. Or wait till 10.
Calling the matter of IJWT to courtroom 3.
Good morning, Mr. President. I had speak to you yesterday, but she's here. We are interested, I did put a resolution proposal through previously, and haven't discussed it with November and started
I'm sure we can have time to discuss that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, there is one witness for the police, ma'am, it's the officer in charge.
Yes.
So the trial should take, will be obviously not open an hour and a half to 2 hours, ma'am.
Do you appreciate we have a part heard matter?
Yes, I'm aware of that,
Making
ma'am.
priority, but if
Yes.
it can resolve, I'll just leave everything until 10 o'clock, and we'll get underway with the other matter, and I'll probably be sending anything else down to 11:25.
Yes, ma'am, I can talk to council.
And you can talk to council in the meantime, and hopefully you'll try about tonight. Oh, and then there's the part of it matter. And obviously, Mr. Evans, this matter takes priority, so it'll go first. There may be some matters to sort out at 10 o'clock, but if you're here at 10 o'clock, anything you want to say, Mr. Bell?
Just briefly, Mark, there was a further submissions by the defendant commencing this morning that might be on the court file, and just the paragraphs 1 to 8, Your Honour might want to be aware of. Well, 3 to 8 rather.
Well,
Which in particular paragraph,
paragraph 8. Well, no, it's the first time I've seen it.
the remainder appears to be
The remainder proceeds to the evidence, does it?
Yes.
And forms part of the submissions ultimately,
Yes.
would be part of the submissions of the conclusion of the case. Well, I suppose the first thing I need to, is I apologise for not saying this before, but I've been on those in another jurisdiction. So, if I can just deal with the use of the phones and recording devices, as I understand that standard practice in the court. Do you want to come forward to the table?
Both of us.
Yeah, okay. And it's a request that's made every day. Lawyers, of course, have different have a different status. I wasn't aware that there were police officers sitting in the public gallery who are allowed to be using these cell phones. I didn't see any cell phones being used during the hearing, and I can see. So I don't know where that has come from, but the lawyers are entitled to bring mobiles into court for a variety of reasons, and even if you listen to the call over, you're wanting to contact lawyers the whole time because they may not be here or otherwise they close the gate or their cases run over. But their obligations are controlled by the Law Society, and of course they have other, and they take up oaths at the time of permission, and they fall into a different category from a member of the public and a defendant. And I think I did need to explain that. Now you then felt discriminated against. Well, I don't know now what was done during the September hearing. I might have thought that there weren't any phones, because I think the rules over phones and security have the ability to take them, because no recording equipment, and that includes phones, should be in court or being used to record. So it's not unusual, it's something out of the ordinary to be making directions that nothing should be recorded. Because it's recorded anyway in an official capacity, as you'll be aware, and hopefully you've got transcripts of the evidence. So I don't understand paragraph 7. There appears to be some issue about forms being moved to allow more defence. I advised you not, Mr. Keane, not to assist, because it's the role of the registrar of the court. Those are court documents that are appearing on a table where people who are allowed you to sit obviously at counsel's table, but you're not governed by the rules of the Law Society or the rules of the court in the same way that lawyers are. And all documents within the court, and you will notice I asked the registrar to get up and move around, and it's their responsibility, for example, to hand exhibits to witnesses, to handle any documents that are in the courtroom that belong to the court. and not members of the public. So that was my purpose of raising that.
May I respond?
Well, I'm explaining myself first because I'm responding to your paragraph. So you found that undignified and disrespectful. You've asked me to refrain from such behaviour as it was distressing at the time. But in my view, it was no different to what I would have asked anyone to do. It's the registrar's responsibility to ensure that council tables are clean and they're not hindered in any way in terms of putting their own documents out. I didn't know what forms they were. I had no idea. I believe that and I thought I'd explained to you at the outset that this is a youth court, not a family court. I never said it was a family court. This is a youth court. I explained that when we, I'm sure when we met for the second time. But it's not like a formal courtroom, obviously, because we're dealing with youths, and that's why it's traditionally always been in the horseshoe shape, because family members as well as the young people come and all sit at the table in a circle. It's desirable that the judge actually sits on the same level, but because of the layout of these courts, we can't do it. But in other youth courts in the country, that's how it's run. We try never to use the dock, because these children can be, very, very young. So that was probably, if I appear to be abrupt, I would have thought that was, my abruptness was directed at the registrar, probably who I would have thought the table should have been cleared and all the stuff that related to the youth court, which is a court which the public don't have access, would have been cleared away. So that's my explanation for paragraph 8. You've obviously got some concerns, but it certainly wasn't my intention to be, that my comments were directed at you, Mr. Keane. It was directed more at the role of the registrar, which is to ensure the tables are clean, and because the youth court has confidential matters in it, it should be removed. Yes. So, anyway, is there anything else you want to raise with me?
Which, just in regards to the documents and the files, to me they seemed like blank bail forms that I was gathering. I was doing it simply to try and help and assist.
But my comments were directed at you. They were directed at the registry. They were asked you to stop doing it because it's actually not your job.
I understand that,
yes.
Your Honour,
but if you misinterpreted it, Mr. Keane, I'm sorry, but my comments were directed at the fact that the table should be kept clean. Obviously, because the last thing anyone wants to do is be picking up documents, but be hindered by a whole lot of paper scattered across the table. That was my comment.
Yes, well, I was simply trying to help.
But it's not your role to pick those documents up.
I understand that.
And unfortunately, it's a youth court, so I don't know, I have no idea what was on the table. It could have been a psychiatrist's report relating to a 14-year-old. And so that's not why I would have been quite quick in my response to have those documents removed. Because I have no idea why they were there. And I'm sure you don't want to be handling, you'd appreciate why those
absolutely.
like this, things are very confidential. So yes, anyway, so I'm sorry if you misunderstood what I was saying, but probably, but my comments weren't directed at you, but I did ask you to stop because I had no idea what you were picking up.
Yeah, I understand. As I was saying, just from
And
my...
often where you sit, we have, we have psychologists, we have, all the other agencies that are participating in the process where a youth is, moving through the youth court, often on, sadly these days on very serious charges, and often very, very young. So I don't, basically should be cleaned up, but it's not necessarily done before it reverts to a court like this. Yeah. Anyway, have we cleaned it up?
Yeah, as far as paragraph 8 is, in regards to cell phones,
Well, that's
to
a
me,
matter for court security, not me,
yeah,
right?
from my standpoint, Your Honour, it was, and with respect, it was because in September we were allowed to have our cell phones with us, but in November we weren't. So I couldn't understand why you directed us to surrender our phones when that wasn't done in September. So it just seemed imbalanced as to why one court hearing we were allowed to retain our phones, but in the next court hearing you instructed us to surrender our phones. So, and not anyone else.
Maybe simply it was a simple omission on my part on for the first hearing. I may have thought that court security dealt with it, because it's their responsibility.
Oh, I've been told by all the security, every time I see a security officer, no recording. That to me is discriminating as well, because it's certainly not telling every other person that comes into this courtroom no recording. So I don't understand why.
Well, they're represented by counsel, aren't they? And I've explained to you that counsel have certain lawyers have different responsibilities.
I understand that.
And one of them is to ensure that things are not being recorded. But it's no different to many cases when they start and evidence is being called for either the security or the judge or someone else. Remind everybody that nothing's to be recorded. Will they please hand over their mobile?
Sure. Just to be clear, myself and Mr. Adams have left our phones in the car today and didn't want to go through that again.
And the rest of your submissions of obviously is starting to be directed at obviously at the law, and you may obviously want to revisit that at the conclusion of the evidence. So yes, thank you for that.
Thank you, Your Honour. I appreciate it.
Yes. Right. Well, I don't think there are any documents on the table today.
Just blank forms, Your Honour.
Oh, yes. Can you clear the tables? Always shouldn't have any forms on it. Yeah. Thank you. Further, Mr. Bell?
No, Your Honour, I was talking to your registrar about just making the arrangements for the video that we had last time, but I'm ready to go.
10 o'clock, subject to anything else, and we need to record at that time. Yeah.
Your Honour, please.
Thank you.
Yes, I emailed the lady if I get my phone, which I've left in the car to avoid crap, to be able to send you a link again. That's the video on the USB drive. Try playing it, but whether it accepts or not, I don't know. In worst case scenario, I can go and go back out to my phone and resend you a link. If you give me your email address, I'll send you the Google Drive link, because it's haven't got around it last time yet.
No, we used the disc last time.
In here?
Mm.
Yeah. You tried the disc, it wouldn't play? I played
it off the laptop.
Oh, that's right, yeah, you didn't start. Sorry, I thought...
No, that's fine. Yeah. We just need something physical to then exhibit, which is what we did, but it's...
Looks like a PlayStation. Any games on that?
Which one is that? ADI?
No, it should be in the root directory, and it should be police and something around synchronised CCTV footage. Synchronised. Should only be one particular drawing in the original.
What's the name again?
I can't remember. It'll have the word synchronised in the title, or synced. SYNCD. I should say, I'm pretty sure it's called Police v. Adams, CCTV footage and camera synced or something.
Just try and play it and we can see. Because it didn't play last time, so if it doesn't play again. In the interim, can we try and get the disc?
Yeah, no, I think they did it very much, just told me.
Oh.
And then got it.
That looks like it.
This lady here refuses to help. Right, this is going to go on
You jump
YouTube.
forward
Right?
about 10
Yeah, you think, yeah. Honestly, no, I'm staying here. Right? This lady here refuses to help us get onto a flight to Queenstown. She refuses to help the Jetstar customer.
There
Because the
should
Jetstar
be, yeah, so there you go, you've got CCTV on one side and you've got the camera on the other. So
Yeah.
Calling the matter of Tony Adams to courtroom 3.
They've just gone down to the police. Yes, Your Honour.
It's now a matter for you. Vote is to review and your choice. And do you wish to give your proof? Yes. So you'll have to go into the witness box. Before you do that, is any other matter you want to raise from the hearing? And you will require the video replay again, that's from you?
Yes.
Right, well, if you indicate when you need that to be maybe that you won't be able to see it from the spot. I'm not sure, I mean, in which case you need to return to the seat.
No, Your Honour, I've got it set up like we did last time on my laptop, and I'm setting this down so I can pause it in 20 minutes if he wishes.
So, if there is a question like as to what documents you take into the witness
Oh,
box,
right, sorry.
that's right. Well, and then if you'd
Just
like
some
to
exhibits.
into the witness box, what do you want to take into the witness box?
I was just wondering, they're just exhibits on regarding the Bill of Rights and when to submit them to the court. As I received, or just
Mr.
a
Bell, I'm sure that there's no objection.
Would you like to affirm to it or swear on the back? Affirm to it.
Yes.
Do you solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that the evidence you are about to give regarding the matter now before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I affirm.
Would you like some water?
On July 16th, it was about 7:30 in the morning. We went to the airport as we were going to have to be there a couple of hours early to book in. Are you playing?
I'm just,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, it's not your fault, but I'm just, industry that's thinking about, we can tell.
Right.
The screen.
Like I was saying, it was about, I think, early in the morning, about 7:30, we arrived at the airport there. As we proceeded to check in at Judicial on the kiosk, I wasn't able to book in via the kiosk. So then I approached, as I was waiting in line, I think we were probably about 20 minutes in line, then I was sent a text saying that the flight was cancelled. So that's when we waited to get into line. Then I approached the desk where the customer services was, and then I questioned why the flight was cancelled. Which if we can play the video at the start, please.
This is going to go on YouTube, right? Yeah, you do get it, right? This lady here refuses to help, right? This is going to go on YouTube, right?
Okay, prior to me taking my own documentation of the service from Judicial, I asked her why the flight was cancelled. She said she had no cabin crew. So I asked her, well, should I organise a cabin crew? To which she said, yes, organise your own cabin crew. I did let her know that I was a Judicial member. Maybe it was her interpretation, thinking that I was a Judicial staff, that I could organise a cabin crew. So then I proceeded to go and organise a cabin crew. And to which, if we can play it, this is how the events unfolded, and the reason why I took my own documentation was to document for my own safety and my own recording as to what the service I received from the Judicial staff. I didn't know she was the manager at this time. So if we can play that, please. Okay, and so from this point on, I was trying to get some service, and the gentleman in line, he had an issue with me trying to receive service or trying to get answers from the manager on.
Is this the man here?
Correct.
Screen?
Yeah, but I was just in response, like my.
No. Are you talking about this man on the screen who was in the queue?
Yeah, so I responded to him after because he had words which he had said to me, so it was just in my response. I mean, in hindsight, I should have just stuck to the thing, stuck to questioning the manager regarding the flights, or different options, which I wasn't, no options were given to me. She refused service. The other Judicial staff offered service, which she refused to myself. And yeah, so this gentleman here obviously had issues with me questioning the manager. So it was in response which I replied to him. I mean, in hindsight, yeah, I should not have done that. But just with my emotions at the time, I organised the flights 6 months prior to my wife's 50th birthday, and I was in an emotional state by that time. But with my actions, I don't think I was acting disorderly. And that was just a response to this gentleman here. So if we continue on, then I can explain further as we go through, explain my actions and my intentions were to get down to Queenstown. Yep, please, thank you.
Right, and what is your problem? What is your problem?
Holding up the queue here.
Holding up the queue, right.
Right.
So, because I'm a Jetstar member and I want service, what's the problem?
Well,
Tell me what's the problem?
We all want service.
Exactly,
Stand
right.
in the queue like
We
we
all,
want to sort it
I
out.
was standing in the queue. Where have you been today? Where have you been today, Mr. Wanna open up your mouth?
All right.
Right,
listen, go.
Mr. Wanna open up your mouth. Go on, what's your name?
Don't take the photograph.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter. Name.
I'm entitled to take this, mate. You want to open your mouth? Now let's go. Let's go. Come on. Mr. Want to open up your mouth? You see yourself on YouTube, mate. Obviously you haven't heard of me, right? Okay?
Go and get yourself sorted.
Now I need to go away. But you called me over, mate.
I said,
Right,
behave
mate.
yourself. Stop.
Behave
We're all in the
myself.
queues, right?
Okay, right. Everyone's in the queue. So where were you this morning? I went to organise a cabin crew with Air New Zealand, right? Which she asked me to do. So I done that.
I don't know. I don't know
correct?
your problem. We've all got problems.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Pal, Jesus,
my
give it
problem
away.
is not your problem.
Give it
Why?
away.
What's wrong now? Are you getting angry?
Yes, I am.
Are you getting
Go-
angry? Why?
go away.
Why? Why is that? You wanted to call me over now, big man. Act like a big man, right? Got me? Understand me? Next time, just zip it, stay out of my business. You understand me? And your name is? Your name is? Mr. What? No name? Mr. Blinky Bill? Yeah? Yeah, look at you. Look at you now. Right? Okay, I need to get to Queenstown. I've organised this for over 6 months. You understand me? For my wife's 50th, and you want to open your mouth. You understand my frustration here now? Do you? Yes or no?
You're frustrated.
Exactly, mate. Over 6 months this has been planned, right? No, you don't need to look at anyone else. Look at the camera, smile, and say your name. Yeah? You don't want to now? So next time, stay out of my business. You understand me? You feel me? You got me? Yeah? Understand that, mate? You don't want to say your name? I'm giving you opportunity. You're going to be famous. Yeah. I thought so. I thought. Obviously doesn't want to help me. I will wait till tomorrow.
Next one, please.
Yep. Yep, that's me. Sorry.
And your ID?
Excuse me.
Just give me an ID, please. Give me an ID.
Excuse me. What's that?
Just give me an ID.
You're going to be world famous, trust me. Al's Easy Eats. Okay, John Eric Niue and Bodybuild.
You're going to be superstar. At that point when she was asking the staff there, well, they offered to serve me and then she refused service, which for myself, I mean, well, how was just going to Queenstown after organising that flight there and all the accommodation and the lights, so at that point I was getting emotional, but I don't think I was sort of being disorderly. The public was still getting served, as you can see. That gentleman who I spoke to, he wasn't the next in line. And if we can please go on. So at this point, there was no, from my understanding, there was no disorderly behaviour there.
Why are you taking photos?
Am I not allowed?
No. What's the problem?
I'm not allowed to take a photo in a public place?
Well, not at the
Oh,
start.
can you remove your mask so I can see your face? So I can make you famous?
What's the problem?
The problem is they cancelled my flight. I've organised this for 6 months. Can you do anything for me, or I don't need to talk to you?
Release your back.
Yep.
Okay, can we just step over here?
Well, can you move it for me? Because I'm holding my phone recording you.
No, I'm not going to move your back. Can you hold your head, please?
And you are, I don't need to talk to you. Remove your mask and say your name. Remove your mask and say your name. You say I couldn't record? Am I not allowed to record? Am I breaking the law?
Comms range 025. Can we get...
Comms range 325. Can you
Police,
please send emergency backup for Mr. What's your? Can I have a look at your ID?
So, what's the problem? They've cancelled your flight.
Oh no, you said I couldn't record. Now let's go through the law saying I can't record in a public place, right? Let's sort that issue out first, yeah?
I'm trying to
Because I'm
help.
telling you what,
I'm
I'm going to make you famous in New Zealand, mate.
Okay.
How's Easy Eats? John Eric, New Way and Bodybuilder.
Excellent. Well, I'm here.
Yeah?
I'm here to help you.
No, you're not.
I am.
You try to remove me and my bags.
I didn't. I wanted to talk to you over here.
I was waiting. That lady was going to help serve me, right? Now, show me your ID, because I'm going to make you famous, Mr. Big Man. Like that other man wants to open his mouth, yeah?
Okay.
Yep. Okay, now show me that.
I don't show you my ID.
You don't?
No.
Okay, so who are you then? Member of the public?
I'm airport security.
Airport security. Show me your ID.
And I've been told that you're fraudulent.
No. Show me your
I've been
ID.
told that you're
No, I'm
fraudulent.
not. I'm trying to get
At no point dealing with this gentleman here did he identify himself as a security officer. So, yeah, even my action towards him was probably a bit harsh and a bit abrupt towards him. But like I said, my sole intent was to get to Queenstown, so that was my focus there. If he could not identify himself, then for me, there was no reason for me to talk to him. So, which I tried to explain to him. At that point, it was not trespassed, and I was trying to get a clear answer as to why he was had come over to myself there. If it was not to trespass me, then why was he there? If we can just forward to when the police turn up to, please. They can't touch me, honestly.
Oh, well. No, they can't touch me, honestly. I haven't done anything wrong. This is, no. Sorry, your QID number, mate? Your QID number? Can I get that? Yep. That's nice, thank you. And you? QID number, identification?
Are you with these ladies?
No, I'm just asking for your identification.
You're not to be filming in here.
Is that right?
Can you turn your phone off, please?
No, I can film. It's a public
I
place.
understand. He's asked you to
This
turn
is a
it off.
public place.
No, it
Don't
isn't.
touch me,
It's
mate.
private. Turn it
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
Turn
I've been
it off,
quite
please.
reserved, right?
Yeah.
I've been
Turn your
asking
phone
this.
off.
No, I'm not.
Explain. Just
Come on out.
No.
Turn your phone
Okay, are you arresting me? Are you arresting
We're
me?
just having a chat with you.
Yep,
So
okay, we can chat here because
tell us
I
what
need to get to Queenstown.
Tell us what
The flight
you
is cancelled. I need to get to Queenstown. She's been very rude. Now, this lady's having a problem here, right? And you are very rude. I need to see. No, it's not in your face. No, I'm not. I'm not. Obviously, you don't watch New Zealand audits, right? Okay? You do not have the right to tell me to turn my phone off in a public place.
This is private.
It's not. Oh, my goodness.
At this point here, my charges were for disorderly behaviour. At no point have I seen any disorderly behaviour here. Like I said, my intentions were to organise that flight or another flight down to Queenstown. As the police approached, I thought it was not necessary if the chief staff manager had done a job, but I did address the police when they did turn up. And as you can see, there was an issue just with me recording. I don't see it was unlawful to record in a public place, which is at the airport. And if you can please play it, you'll see me discussing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You do not know the law. Yep. You do not know the law.
cancelled
Yep.
to Queensland.
Yep. Mate.
So what's been happening? What
Okay, she's just ignoring me. I said, how are we going to get down? I said, what's the reason for the cancellation, right? You were very rude. And she goes, oh, because we've got no cabin crew. Hey?
And for her to take, like I thought she was acting quite rude as an impartial. She should as a police officer, I don't expect them to conduct themselves like this. As I was talking to Aaron Tristan, then she lunged at me like I thought she was trying to take my phone, but obviously she said she was redirecting it, which I thought was uncalled for and unlawful. So we can keep on playing it, and which leads to my arrest.
Did you see that? Did you see that? No, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. No, do not. I'm telling you, bro, do not touch me. No, I'm not. For what? In a public place. Okay, I'm going to ring Mark. Hang on a second. I'm going to ring Mark. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. Wait a second. I'm going to ring my lawyer. I am going. No, I'm not. Do not touch me. Sally, do not touch me. No. Wait.
Out you go.
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Out you go.
Do not touch me.
Out you go.
I'm telling you, do
I'm
not.
telling you.
You're touching me.
Get that out of my face. Get it out of my face.
No.
Do you wish to arrest?
You're a trespasser. If you don't leave this building now, you're
Arrest me. You will get done in court. I'm telling you right now. You obviously do not watch Kiwi audits. No, it's not. Okay, I'm ringing Mark, my lawyer. Hang on a second. Listen to me.
You're under arrest for trespass.
I'm not trespassing.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
And as far as the trespassing goes, my understanding is that if you need to receive adequate time, like you must be given warning that you have been trespassed, and then you should be given adequate time then to leave the premises is my understanding of being trespassed, but as you can see, I was just told you're being trespassed and then the arrest was made, which I thought was unlawful, which then explains my actions as we play further into this.
No, I'm not. Okay.
Put your hands behind your
No,
back.
I'm not. No.
Hands behind
Okay,
your
hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
back. Hey, sorry. Hand behind your back.
No, hang on a sec. Hold the phone. Record.
behind your
Just so it's got information for Mark the other way.
Turn that off. Turn it off.
Do not
Hey,
touch
behind your back.
Do not touch her.
Fuck no.
Do not touch my wife. You understand?
Son's on the phone. Do you want to talk to him? Put your hand behind your back.
I'm telling you right now.
Fucking hell, damn.
Yep, look at
Wait,
this. Record.
fucking hell, wait there, you kids. You're taking him now.
Honestly, unlawful arrest, eh? Unlawful arrest.
Come on, guys, we're flying out. Okay.
Unlawful arrest for what? Why? Excuse me. Ask them why they're arresting me.
Hey, look, if he speaks to his son, it will calm him down.
Ask
Please,
them why
please,
they're arresting
please.
me. Ask them why they're arresting me. Trespassing. What have I done wrong?
You are asking
By whom? By whom? Trying to get to Queenstown?
Please,
By who?
please.
Who are you? Who are you?
Please.
Who are you?
Who are you? Yeah, my questions to the officer was, by whom was I asked to leave? I mean, because it wasn't the security guard, who my understanding is not a trained security guard, and he could have handled that matter a lot better than what he did. But yeah, there was no point, like she goes, because I was asked to leave, there was no point where I was asked to leave until that point where she had addressed me, which I don't think I was given adequate time. We can carry on, please.
Hey, honey, come on, please. Turn that off.
Tell
I'm
son,
not
tell
turning
son
it
to
off.
ring Mark. No,
I
don't turn it off.
can't.
No,
I can't turn
don't
it off,
turn
sorry.
Film the police. Film the police. This is the whole reason why you film the police.
Hand behind your
You're
back.
hurting my hand. You're hurting my
Yes.
hand.
Put it behind your
You are
back.
hurting my hand.
Put it behind your back now.
No.
Hey, look, I can calm this down if
Honey,
he's just
tell Jade to
please.
ring Mark Otho King and
Oh,
tell
are
him
you
what's
listening to him?
happened.
Oh, please. Oh, no, please.
Just resisted.
No, what happened?
Here.
Okay, as this proceeding, I mean, you did hear me tell her that she was hurting my hand, which the cuffs were placed quite tightly around my hand, and as we proceeded to the car, I was just, I still wonder why I was being arrested. They say disorderly behaviour, but at no point was I displaying disorderly behaviour. I thought I was expressing my rights of freedom to question the Judicial manager, and which I don't think, if she had conducted herself properly, this would all have been avoided. And also, I think myself, by just being questioned and spoken to Aaron Schuster, as you can see with the shoulder there, the cuffs are tight. I mean, and then Aaron's, he's there, and he's sort of pointing me both ways, so I'm not too sure if they deemed that as resisting arrest, which was unlawful in my understanding. I don't think, I can't recall the constable, senior constable, reading me my rights at any stage. It was just, like I said, in hindsight, it could have been dealt a lot better by myself also. I should have handled myself a lot better than that, but I'd say just emotionally, after all that planning, and just a lack of notice on Jetstar's behalf, which I've addressed then. But yeah, it's just really the understanding of the law on the police's part, like recording in public, which I thought that was her main objective, is because I was recording in public. For myself, it was for my own safety as well, to document the behaviour of the staff and future improve their customer services. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Yeah, so conclusion of that, my whole intention was just to get down to Queenstown. I mean, yeah, dealing with that, I could have dealt with it better. Yeah. That's my conclusion.
That's your,
Yeah, that's, that's about it. We've got our submissions.
consult with Mr. King to make sure you've covered everything.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, thank you.
You can't go on.
Yeah, just to let the court know that the submissions have been submitted through to the courts.
We've got that.
Yep.
Don't need to put that in the
Okay.
written,
And just on the Crimes Act 1961,
well, that's going to be a,
yes.
you might want to wait to make that submission until you've been cross-examined.
Okay, not a
Because
problem.
there may be other things that arise, and
Yep.
if it's just going to be on the law,
Yeah.
really what, at the moment, we will be getting the law side of your account of what happened, this is evidence. And it's just really, is there any other matters relating to those events that you wanted to talk about, that you may have missed at this?
No, Your Honour.
And I'll ask Mrs. Bell.